Have you ever wondered what exactly is a fire explosion risk assessment and why is it so important? Well, let's delve into that today. A fire explosion risk assessment, often referred to as FERA, is a key element in maintaining safety within various industries. It's a systematic process designed to identify, evaluate, and manage the threats associated with fire and explosion hazards in a workplace environment. Imagine it as a safety net, meticulously woven to catch any potential dangers that could lead to disastrous fires or explosions. The importance of a FERA cannot be overstated. It's not just about ticking a compliance box or meeting a standard, it's about safeguarding lives, protecting property, and ensuring a resilient and secure working environment. So in essence, FERA is a systematic process to identify, evaluate, and manage the risks associated with fire and explosion hazards in the workplace. Now you might ask, why is conducting a FERA so crucial? Well, imagine a workplace where fire and explosion risks are overlooked. Such a place would not just be dangerous, it would be a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. This is where FERA steps in. FERA is like a protective shield that safeguards against the catastrophic consequences of fires and explosions. It plays a vital role in preventing these incidents, thereby saving lives and protecting property. But that's not all. It also ensures that your workplace is in compliance with safety regulations and standards. Non-compliance can lead to hefty fines, legal repercussions, and a damaged reputation. By conducting a comprehensive fire explosion risk assessment, industries can proactively identify and manage potential hazards. It's all about being one step ahead and not waiting for disaster to strike. Thus, FERA is a vital tool in maintaining a safe and compliant working environment. Now, let's delve into the process of conducting a FERA. First and foremost, the process begins by identifying potential fire and explosion hazards in the workplace. This could be anything from flammable materials and ignition sources to process equipment failures or even human factors such as lack of training or improper procedures. Once the potential hazards are identified, the next step is to assess the likelihood and consequences of these hazards. This involves determining the probability of a fire or explosion occurring and the potential severity of the damage that could result. This step is crucial as it provides a clear understanding of the risks at hand. Following the assessment of risks, it's time to implement control measures. These measures are designed to either eliminate the hazards, or if that's not possible, to reduce the likelihood of a fire or explosion, or to limit the consequences should an incident occur. These control measures can range from simple actions like removing flammable materials from the workplace or improving training procedures to more complex solutions like installing fire suppression systems or redesigning processes to minimize the risk of equipment failure. But the work doesn't stop there. Once the control measures are in place, it's important to regularly review and update the FERA. This is because workplaces are dynamic environments, and as changes occur, new hazards can be introduced or existing ones can become more or less severe. Therefore, a FERA is not a one-time activity, but a continuous process of risk management. It involves ongoing monitoring, review, and improvement to ensure that the control measures remain effective and that the level of risk is kept as low as reasonably practicable. It's also worth noting that conducting a FERA is not just the responsibility of a single person or department. It requires the involvement and cooperation of everyone in the workplace, from management and safety professionals to engineers and operators. And that's how a comprehensive FERA is conducted step by step. Opening. A successful FERA is not a one-man job, it involves collaboration. When it comes to fire explosion risk assessment, or FERA, it's all about teamwork. This process isn't only about identifying potential hazards or implementing control measures, it's about creating a culture of safety, a shared understanding of risk, and a commitment to proactive measures. And that, my friends, requires collaboration. In the world of FERA, you'll find a diverse team of professionals working together. This team typically includes safety professionals, engineers, operators, and management. Each of these stakeholders brings a unique perspective and expertise to the table. Safety professionals understand the regulations and standards. Engineers have a deep knowledge of the equipment and systems in use. Operators, the people on the ground, know the ins and outs of daily operations. and management, they have the power to make strategic decisions and allocate resources. Now, you might be wondering, why is this collaboration so important? Well, the answer is twofold. First, it ensures a comprehensive assessment of fire and explosion risks. When multiple perspectives are involved, it's less likely that potential hazards will be overlooked. Second, collaboration leads to the development of effective risk management strategies. When everyone is on board, strategies are more likely to be implemented correctly and consistently. But it's not just about having these different stakeholders in the room. It's about fostering a culture of open communication and mutual respect. It's about understanding that each person's input is valuable and necessary. It's about working together towards a common goal, ensuring the safety and resilience of the workplace. So next time you think of FERA, remember it's not just a process or a checklist. It's a collaborative effort, a team sport, if you will. And like any team sport, it requires coordination, communication, and commitment from all players involved. Closing, through collaboration, we ensure a comprehensive assessment of fire and explosion risks, leading to the development of effective risk management strategies. To wrap things up, we've explored the vital concept of fire explosion risk assessment, a systematic process designed to identify, evaluate, and manage fire and explosion risks in the workplace. Its importance is undeniable, as it not only protects personnel and property, but also ensures compliance with safety regulations and standards. By identifying hazards such as flammable materials, ignition sources, process equipment failures, and human factors, we can assess the likelihood and consequences of these hazards and implement control measures to mitigate the risks. Moreover, this process isn't a one-man show. It's a collaborative effort involving safety professionals, engineers, operators, and management, all working together to ensure a comprehensive risk assessment and the development of effective strategies. Remember, fire explosion risk assessment is a critical tool for ensuring workplace safety and preventing fires and explosions. By systematically identifying and managing fire and explosion risks, we create safer and more resilient workplaces for everyone.